Hey guys, welcome back. We are back in the channel. We're coming up to Christmas, so I'm going to do a couple of different things. I'm going to do some reaction videos. I'm kind of a little bit over gaming at the moment. I've got lots of things to do. I got to work, and after work, I don't feel like playing games for some reason. But I'll get back into that in the new year. So I just want to relax and just sit back and I don't know, speak my mind and talk about something a little bit different. But anyway, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Costs you nothing. Saves the whales, saves the sharks, saves the penguins, saves everybody. But anyway, I hope you all have a good Christmas. Look after your family. Let's have a look. We're going to have a look at. So I'm Australian, and I think Australia gets a bad rap when it comes to dangerous places. I can think of 20 countries that have more dangerous animals than Australia, unless you fuck around and find out. But anyway, we're going to have a look at America. Now, again, Americans turn around and go, oh, spiders and snakes and all that. Well, Jesus Christ, have you seen what you got in your own country? But anyway, we're going to have a look at Mojo Top 10. I don't really like these Watch Mojo because sometimes they're a little bit, I don't know, they're a bit too American centric for me. But anyway, we're going to have a look at the top 10 dangerous things in America. We're going to start off with sharks. And yes, I don't give a shit where you are in the world, sharks are dangerous.
10. Sharks. After the 1975 film Jaws, the world has really been in fear of sharks.
What a great movie.
And that is understandable.
Only in America, sharks play the cello.
The U.S. has sustained more recorded shark attacks over the centuries than any other nation in the world. Many of the vicious incidents have happened off the state of Florida, with Hawaii in second place.
A lot of people can surf here their whole life and never even notice a shark. That doesn't mean that the shark's not nearby.
Yet, even with all that, humans are still far more likely to be struck by lightning than be attacked by these marine animals. Between 1959 and 2010, lightning took 1,009.
Alright, so yeah, there's more shark attacks, but the fatalities is nowhere near it. So there's more people in America, there's more people in Florida, there's more people in the beaches. You're getting attacked by the little boys. But I think Australia has the most fatalities. And then maybe South Africa or maybe Hawaii because that's where the big boys are. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on the water. But I don't think you guys have little sharks cruising past. You don't have bull sharks and you don't have great whites. But anyway, the most attacks, that's what we're talking about.
970 lives, compared to sharks with 26. So, while sharks are fearsome, they rarely fatally threaten humans.
Yeah, there's just something about shark.
Number 9.
What is it with that dude? He's unbelievable. You could tell him anything, that dude. You could tell him, fucking sharks come out of space and he'd believe it. I don't understand that dude. I don't know why people like him.
Cougars.
Anyway.
Whether we're talking mountain lions,
What, the women? Oh no, we're talking about the animal.
pumas, panthers, or cougars, big cats are a threatening sight with their large teeth and claws, agile movements, and silent stalking.
Like all cats, the puma has superb night vision.
Alright, so we say puma, but I think you guys say puma. Which is interesting because now there's something interesting about the clothing brand Adidas and Puma. So they're two German companies, and they're brothers. there's a couple of things like this from Germany. So there's two brothers that started Adidas, which you guys call Adidas. They had a falling out, or they had an argument, or whatever you want to call it, a blue, whatever you want to call it. One brother kept the company Adidas, and the other one started another clothing company called Puma, but you guys call it Puma. I'm going to go with Puma because that's an animal from your country, so I'm going to go with Puma. But yeah, again, so you guys all hack on Australia all the time and go, oh yeah, look at all these dangerous animals. You got a massive big cat running around. I don't like cats. I don't like the little versions, let alone the big ones.
With these weapons in its arsenal, cougars are known to attack large prey, such as elk and deer, usually ambushing their victims.
And kids.
Pulls down in the winter and starts feeding off the mule deer herd. They don't know the difference between a horse and a deer. It's all food to them.
And humans count as prey, even if attacks are relatively rare. In the past 100 years, there have been 100.
I'd prefer my koalas, thanks. I prefer a koala looking at me in the tree compared to a big bloody lion thing.
26 attacks by cougars on people, 27 of which were fatal.
But despite their hunting skills, they rarely...
Hey, what did he say then? 26 and 27 attacks and 26 were fatal. Jesus Christ. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
attack humans. Statistically, it's more likely that you'll be killed by an accident in the bath or being hit by lightning.
Cougars and other big cats are not to be messed with. Many of these unfortunate incidents have historically happened to children. Number 8, alligators.
Alright, alligators are wuss. That's wuss. That's not real. Alligators wouldn't... Jesus Christ, they're just good eating. Alligators compared to crocodiles are nowhere near it. Alligators, yeah, okay, if you put your hand in their mouth, maybe. But if they're pretty docile animals, and the crocodiles are a whole different world.
Considering that the American alligator is third in the world for the highest bite force at 2,125 pounds per square inch, they aren't to be taken lightly.
Faced with the prospect of extinction around the middle of this century because of overhunting, alligator numbers have been steadily increasing since they were officially protected in 1967.
Mostly found in marshes and swamps in the southern U.S., Florida, Louisiana, and the Carolinas are thriving locations for this reptile. So much so that since
they were officially protected in 19...
Alright, but here's a big boy. Well, he's got a... is that even an alligator? Because he looks a bit too big. Anyway, yeah, you don't want to fuck around with these things.
Are thriving locations for this reptile. So much so that since 1948, when state records began, Florida has recorded 442 unprovoked gator attacks, with 26 being fatal.
With a bite 3 times more powerful than a lion, it's better to retreat than risk injury.
Alligators often strike when a human gets too close to a body of water.
Water is their element.
Alright, so the only thing that I think I know about alligators is the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is not only size, but the way that they hunt. Alligators seem to be more upfront, let's go, where crocodiles are sneaky fuckers. And they watch you. But if I got a Australian crocodile and an American Florida alligator, the crocodile just fucking destroy them. But anyway, yeah, they're still an animal. You got to be careful. I wouldn't want to be in the pond with them. I wouldn't want to be in the bayou.
Stealth, their method of attack.
Their reptilian siblings, the American crocodile, very rarely attack people. In 2014, 2 Floridian swimmers were given the unfortunate honor of being the first humans to get bitten by a croc. Number 7, bears.
Alright, now we're starting to get it. This is only number 7, alright? So this is a serious animal. And again, you guys are all dunking on us, saying, oh, look at all the animals down in Australia. Well, we don't have fucking bears. And these are serious grizzly bears or fucking black bears. No way in the world. Like, I'm pretty good around animals. I'm used to Australian animals. But fucking a bear, fuck that. I'm going nowhere near that fucker. Because these are fast, strong, nasty. Keep the bears in the northern hemisphere, please. We don't want them. I prefer the little cuddly wombat.
It is the old bear, one who is struggling for survival, and an aggressive one at that, who's the one that you must be...
See, there's no way in the world an Australian to do this. No way. No way in the fucking world would I be standing anywhere near that fucking thing. Fuck that. This dude's got balls of steel. He's hungry. Yeah, he likes fish. But that dude could run over here in 2 seconds and there would be nothing that this dude could do.
Very careful of.
Bears of all kinds are animals you don't want to mess with under any circumstances. After all, they are very powerful and have one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom.
Brains and brawn have no doubt helped these...
Yeah, and even these little buggers, these little black ones, they're just as bad. And they get in your house and they get in your tent and all sorts of shit. Fuck them.
Robust animals survive and flourish in such a broad range of environments around the globe. In addition, bears have a vast array of adaptations and special skills to call on to assist them in their daily lives.
North America is home to 3 bear species: the American black bear, the grizzly bear, and the polar bear. The northern...
Oh yeah, then we go into the polar bears. What? Yeah, that's just what you want to see when you walk outside. You want to see a 7-foot tall polar bear outside. What? And you've got a fridge inside and it wants to eat. No, sorry. We're back to Australia where it's nice and safe.
States have the highest density of bears, Alaska in particular. Bears rarely attack people, but when they do, it's usually mothers protecting their young. According to the National Park Service, at another prime bear location, Yellowstone National Park, the risk of a grizzly attack is around 1 in 2.7 million visits.
Alright, so it's not very common, but you wouldn't want to be the one. I've seen The Deliverance. I didn't want to be involved in that situation.
Nothing announces the season like a mighty grizzly waking from hibernation.
Number 6, spiders.
It is not what you want to find in your home. Ooh.
Sometimes the creepy crawlies of the wildlife realm are more of a threat than the big ones. When it comes to spiders, the U.S. has 2 species that cause big-time issues: the black widow and the brown recluse.
Alright, so spiders don't scare me. We've got so many of them, it's not... it's just stupid. Black widow, okay, fair enough. Just don't fuck with them. Don't get a stick and fuck with them. Just leave them alone. Let them do what they want to do. And the brown recluse. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds like something that's going to be in your bed.
Because of their size, people often accidentally stumble upon them, experiencing their wrath with a venom-filled bite.
One of the more common ways that people get bit is they're in clothing or clutter, inside shoes.
While very rare for people to perish from their venom, serious wounds and symptoms can happen.
So the first thing I tell all my students is if they're going to Australia, I always make sure that they promise me the first thing you do in the morning is check your shoes. Make sure your shoes are empty. It's the first thing, number 1 rule in Australia. Make sure that your shoes are empty before you even look like putting your foot into a shoe. There can be snakes, there can be bloody spiders, there can be all sorts of shit in your shoes. Every single time, without doubt, do that. But it looks like could be the same thing in certain parts of America.
Happen, such as severe pain, vomiting, and skin ulcers. This is why medical attention is needed on suspicion of being bitten by a venomous spider. It's estimated that there are 3 fatalities per year from them.
Alright, so we're only up to spiders. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 more. So I'm guessing, well, we've got bear. I would imagine bears would be number 1, but maybe buffalo. Maybe buffalo are nasty fuckers. Snakes, so we've got rattlesnakes, definitely. What's that other one? Coral snake? So maybe 2 snakes. If they put in scorpions, that's not a big fucking deal. Coyote? I wouldn't imagine that people would be taken by a coyote. What the hell could it possibly be? You've got sharks and bears out. Oh, maybe the raccoons or something.
The bites, usually children or those with a compromised immune system.
A bite could range from a painful blister to a more serious hospital visit.
Number 5, snakes.
There's the little beauty.
In a country with 22 recognized species of venomous snakes, it can be...
Oh, what's that other one? Cottonmouth. That's a pretty bad one, isn't it? Cottonmouth. But the Bushmaster's not in North America, that's in South America.
A struggle to avoid them. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, an estimated 7,000 to 8,000 people are bitten by these reptiles each year, with 5 perishing as a result. And one of the most potent is the rattlesnake. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake can administer significant amounts of venom through their bite.
One bite will dispatch their prey.
Yeah, but the difference is here is, yeah, okay, don't fuck with these dudes. Okay, don't stuff around with them. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. The difference is, in Australia, people get bit at McDonald's or in the supermarket or going to their car. Here, you've got to go out into the bush to get bitten, basically. But in Australia, you can just be gardening. But yeah, don't fuck with these guys. Leave them alone.
Another common attacker.
Don't kill them either. Let them go.
With its camouflage scales and habit of striking when threatened, people tend
They're
to get
just
bitten
doing their
after
biz.
accidentally disturbing them. And not even the water is safe from snakes. What with the potently venomous coral snake.
There we go. Alright, so we know this in Australia because there's a saying. It's got to do with the colour. Black to yellow, no, kills a fellow. So yellow to black, venom lack. Black to yellow, kills a fellow. See, even in America we get taught that. So these guys are serious. So one's a poisonous one, and then you have false corals, where the colours are opposite. But we even know that because we're well rehearsed in snake identification in Australia.
Your eyes peeled for this triple color thread, and remember the rhyme: red to yellow, kill a fellow; red to black, venom lack.
Number 4,
there we go.
livestock. Cows might look sweet and kind with their gentle mooing, but deep inside is there a darkness bubbling below the surface.
Oh! Yeah, the officer thought he had the cow cornered, but nope, the suspect was not going down without a fight.
After all, they take out humans
Alright, well this is getting a bit stupid now. What? A cow? What? Serious? I know what I'd prefer to look at. A cow or a bear. A grizzly bear. Serious? This is number 6.
each year, albeit accidentally for the most part.
Greg Nolan knows.
Can be a little bit psychotic.
But he takes care of his cow Belvia. That's in spite of her almost killing him last month.
According to CDC data, between 2003 and 2008, there were 2,334 deaths on farms. Out of those, cows were either the primary or secondary cause of those lethal incidents.
I'd say tractors would be more likely, but anyway.
In 108 cases. For those preferring equestrian hobbies to farming, horses can be just as dangerous. Between 1993 and 2004, horses were involved in the deaths of 43 people in New Mexico alone. Number 3, dogs.
He's aggressive towards people.
Alright, now, I forgot about dogs because I've got one of these fuckers downstairs. So I've got an American Pit Bull for some stupid reason because my mother-in-law bought one of her brother. So we've got one downstairs, an American Pit Bull, a full-bred one, and it's already killed 7 dogs. So I'm full on with that dog. It's so hard to control. But you just cannot take your eye off that breed for any moment. They're not like Staffies, they're not like English Pit Bulls, they're not like that. American Pit Bulls are fucking vicious. So yeah, I can imagine that young people, old people get bitten or killed by Pit Bulls all the time. I know. I've got one.
He's trying to attack. He's trying to get at them.
Man's best friend? Not always. Millions of people are bitten by dogs every year, with up to 13,000 needing hospitalization. According to the CDC, between 2011 and 2021, there were 468 fatal attacks by dogs, making it on average 43 per year.
Okay. Good girl.
As for which is the most dangerous breed, according to the World Animal Foundation, which examined data from 2010 to 2021, that would be Pit Bull type breeds, which include Staffordshire Bull Terrier and American Bully.
Alright, so mine is just muscle. He is just a fucking machine, he is. He looks like he's eaten every dog in the neighborhood, because he has. And I would hate to have to confront him if he was in a bad mood. But yeah, they are unbelievable animals.
In second place is Rottweilers. Forbes, who examined data from the Wilderness and Environmental Medicine Journal, discovered the state with the most dog fatalities was Alaska, with Idaho a distant second. Number 2, stinging insects. Size doesn't matter, especially when it comes to how dangerous a creature is.
To defend themselves, they will, using their powerful sting.
According to the CDC, between 2000 and 2017, the U.S. had 1,109 fatalities from wasp, hornet, and bee stings, with an average of 62 per year. But if you thought that was a while ago and newer data would be better, it only gets a bit worse.
And hornets are intensely predatory, gorging themselves on...
Alright, so this kind of stuff is just, it's like Christmas trees falling on people. Yeah, 50 people die every year by putting up their Christmas lights. But that's not what we're talking about, dangerous animals. Okay, I bet you 100% of the people that died from a wasp bite were allergic to wasp bites. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're ubiquitous around America. That's ubiquitous around the world.
Other insects, like this praying mantis.
I'd be going the other way with this. I'd be going the bear and the shark first, number 1. Number 2.
In 2011 to 2021, there were 788 fatalities, with an average of 72 per year. Of course, a couple of years ago, giant Asian hornets were the big talking point.
These giants are the world's largest hornet, 5 times the size of the average honeybee.
With an incredible sting and being able to attack multiple times, it's stated that a small colony could take out a 150-pound animal. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about deer can be found all across the.
Oh my dear. Jesus Christ. Deer. Deer? What, when you hit him in your car, in your truck at 100 kilometers an hour, maybe? Okay, but if you hit anything at 100 kilometers an hour, it's going to kill you. Well, deer. How many people get killed by deer?
United States, making them a prime target for hunters and a nightmare for drivers. According to CDC data that was analyzed in 2016, deer have taken...
Alright, that's enough for me. That's why I don't like watching this Watch Mojo, because it just goes ridiculous. If I put an alligator and a deer in your bedroom, which one are you going to worry about? I know which one I'd be worried about. I'd be pushing the deer into the alligator so I don't have to worry about the alligator. The deer's not going to eat the alligator. If you've got a grizzly bear and a crocodile, which one are you going to be worried about? Both of the fuckers. But I'd be more worried about the bear. Anyway, there we go, guys. There's my reaction to the top 10 dangerous American animals. Like I said, I would flip this all the way around. The last 5 got absolutely ridiculous. A wasp. Stay inside. Snakes. Yeah, real. They're real bloody things. They're real. Don't fuck with them. Leave them alone. They're poisonous. They'll kill you. But when it comes, I'd be more worried about a buffalo than I would about a wasp. I'd be more worried about a pit bull than I would be about, what was the other one? Giant bee or something. What was it? Oh, I don't even remember. But anyway, there we go, guys. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do a lot more on America. I haven't done anything on America. I've done Germany. I've done European countries. I'm going to move over to America and see what an Australian thinks of your country. But until then, look after yourself. Make sure you have a good Christmas. Make sure you look after your family. And we'll catch you in the next one. Salada.